It's been more than 5 decades since Dolly Parton first asked that haunting question, Jolene, 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 Jolene. Yet, even today, those lyrics send chills down our spines. But what if I told you that this song, one of the most iconic hits in music history, was inspired by a real woman and a true story from Dolly's own life? As Dolly celebrates the 52nd anniversary of Jolene, let's take a heartfelt journey back in time to uncover the truth, the emotions, and the legacy behind the song that changed country music forever. It's hard to believe that Jolene, one of Dolly Parton's most celebrated songs, turns 52 this year. Originally released in 1973, this masterpiece has stood the test of time, proving that true storytelling never fades. In a world where music trends change overnight, Jolene continues to captivate hearts across generations. And now, as Dolly marks this special anniversary, she's honoring the song that made her a household name with a nostalgic throwback that's melting fans' hearts all over again. Dolly Parton shared a touching tribute across her social media, reminiscing about the moment she first wrote and recorded Jolene. The country icon posted a throwback photo of her younger self, guitar in hand, eyes full of dreams, along with a heartfelt message of gratitude to her fans for keeping the song alive for more than half a century. 52 years ago today, I released a little song called Jolene, and I had no idea it would travel this far. Dolly wrote, "Thank you all for loving her as much as I have." But where did Jolene really come from? What inspired Dolly to write a song so filled with emotion, jealousy, and vulnerability? Dolly Parton has often shared the real story, and it's every bit as fascinating as the song itself. The idea for Jolene was born from two very real experiences in Dolly's life. The first came from a young fan, a little girl with striking red hair and green eyes, who approached Dolly after one of her shows. The girl told her name was Jolene. Dolly was so enchanted by the name that she promised she'd one day write a song using it. But the meaning behind the song, the raw emotion and the story of love and insecurity, came from another source entirely. In the early years of her marriage to her husband, Carl Dean, Dolly noticed that a local bank clerk had taken a special interest in him. She had this beautiful flaming red hair, Dolly once revealed in an interview, and she used to flirt with my husband when I wasn't around. It really inspired the song. So, Dolly combined the name of that sweet young fan with the story of the flirtatious bank teller, and the result was the timeless ballad we all know today. When Jolene was released in October 1973, it instantly struck a chord with audiences around the world. The song's simplicity, just Dolly's heartfelt voice and a few chords, made it universal. But what truly set it apart was how real it felt. Dolly wasn't singing about some made-up heartbreak. She was baring her soul. It was the kind of honesty that made people stop and listen. The song climbed to the top of the Billboard country charts, becoming Dolly's second #1 single. It not only cemented her place in country music, but also showcased her extraordinary songwriting skills. Over the years, Jolene crossed genres and generations, covered by artists from the White Stripes and Miley Cyrus to Pentatonix. Each rendition brought something new, yet none could capture the raw emotion of Dolly's original version. To celebrate the song's 52nd anniversary, Dolly decided to revisit the magic that started it all. She shared behind-the-scenes memories, rare photos, and even hinted at a new remastered version of Jolene that could be released soon. Fans flooded her comment sections with love, sharing stories of how the song had touched their lives. Some even confessed they learned to play guitar just to strum those unforgettable chords. "Jolene will always hold a special place in my heart," Dolly said in a recent interview. "It was one of those songs that just flowed out of me. I wrote it in one sitting, and I think people connect to it because it's real. We've all had a Jolene in our lives, someone who makes us feel insecure or threatened. But at the end of the day, it's about honesty, love, and forgiveness." As Dolly looks back on her career, one that spans more than 6 decades, it's incredible to see how Jolene continues to shape her legacy. The song has been featured in countless movies, TV shows, and even inspired its own Netflix series, Dolly Parton's Heartstrings. It's also been recognized by the Grammy Hall of Fame and ranks among Rolling Stone's 500 greatest songs of all time. And yet, what makes Jolene so timeless isn't just its accolades, it's its relatability. Every woman who's ever felt a pang of jealousy or fear of losing someone can see herself in Dolly's words. Every listener who's been captivated by love or haunted by doubt can find their emotions echoed in that melody. Dolly's tribute this year wasn't just about nostalgia. It was a celebration of storytelling. It was a reminder of how one simple song can bridge generations, touch millions, and remind us that vulnerability is strength. In an era where digital hits come and go, Jolene stands as a testament to authenticity and artistry. As Dolly herself said, "Songs are like children. You never know which one will make it out into the world and stand the test of time. But Jolene, well, she's done me proud." 52 years later, Jolene remains as haunting and beautiful as the day it was written. It continues to inspire new artists, find new audiences, and remind us all why Dolly Parton is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. From a young girl's name to a global anthem of heartache, Jolene proves that the best songs come from the most personal stories. And as Dolly strums her guitar and smiles back at that young woman in the old photo, the dreamer who wrote about love, jealousy, and strength, she knows one thing for sure: Jolene will never grow old. So as Dolly celebrates 52 years of Jolene, we celebrate the magic of a woman whose music continues to move hearts and tell truths that never fade. What's your favorite Dolly Parton song? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless music stories.